The ability to think about what you're thinking about is not something that is possessed by many. And this is good because God catches them in their derision. Now you look what's on their mind. Why would it be that this, what Monroe wrote, and it's by a lot of others, this Fibonacci using a rectangle, 1.618, golden extraction, well-known, fallen angels use this. This is why the TVs, this is why the kick, because they need ether. They need to pull off our life force, okay? And so they're the ones that design the games. They're the ones in power. And you see why they think they have the right to fix everything. And you see why they think they have the right to kill people that come up with cars that run on water, because that would end them as an existential speech, or that would existentially be very troublesome to them because they need the ether machine cars. And the Catholic Church is in on all this. They're basically the ones who, Henry Ford is just a face. The Jesuits are the black magic practitioners. They control the Masons. They control all the occult. And there's a gray pope. I believe his name is Paul Fishback right now. From the Fishback family in Brookings, South Dakota. They run First Bank and Trust. Now you take a look at those missing 411 maps. How come there's no children really taken in the Midwest? Huh. Maybe it's like not wanting to mess where you eat. Okay? And so I know the family personally. The things I say come from personal experience when it comes to that. I never saw any like adrenochrome-like things, but I'll tell you what. The people that knew them mentioned it to me at music festivals. As though like when we went to these hippie fests. So, what's that say to you? They were just working third party for it. They were just trying to think. They can't come out with it. Obviously. But if you're around it, they're sick. It's disgusting. They need to come up with ways to hate the poor. They just have to come up with new ways. So anyways, why would all these video games have this same paradigm of like the energy extraction with stress or sexual? It's weird. It's almost like it's on their mind. You know what I mean? We haven't even gotten to the movies. And so, look up what lushing is and talk about it. Tell your friends about it, because that word, we need to put that word into the public consciousness. Something happens bad when that happens to them. It's like it either like destabilizes their, I don't know, but it's good that their little secret words like Macbanac, Kerbicus, what's the other one? Manes, Manny. It's in Manny, M-A-N-I is Manichaeism, the religion, and Manichaeism is basically what Freemasonry practices. And they don't tell them that, but if a Freemason were to hear this and go look at what Manichaeism, they'd be like, whoa, these clowns have got me practicing Manichaeism and told me I was Christian or something. No, you work for Lucifer. But you can get out if you call upon Jesus' name. I have never seen, nor will I, the power and the love. It is so remarkable. And he'll save you. He has the absolute authority to do what he wills. Don't put him in a box, and I certainly do not let the devil put him in a box. Just because you think you know what God would do. No, let's really think about that. Do you really know what he would do? Or do you think you do? Do I? Because we have a Bible that we've been taught and we've learned. And then when your pride grows and you don't grow in the Bible, it starts to shift that perspective. You see how it goes? The shift. It's like you move 30 degrees over and now you're looking at the Bible from back 20 feet and up. And it's not the same as it was. That's why you got to stay in it. And I'm using metaphors, but I hope you can grab onto one or two of them. And so, these video games, obviously, all of them fit that paradigm. We look into why is the streets in D.C. shaped like... Sorry, that keeps happening. Why is the streets in D.C. shaped like a pentagram? And we get into the ether machine cars. So you get pulled over on that pentagram street. You're real stressed out. What's happening? Because we can get into the cars. That's crazy with the car. You can run vapor into the engine block and get an extra 100 miles per gallon about. So where's that excess energy going? And the combustion in the engine? What's the vapor? Who's it paying off? Why did Bill Gates care so much about what goes up in the ozone all of a sudden? These patterns start to show themselves. Why are chemtrails mandatory and they are not because they got little ether fake heavens up there? You make them stop doing those chemtrails, you really see. I'm almost starting to think that they preferred the Epstein over the chemtrails. So we should start really hammering about the chemtrails now. Because you haven't heard that dropped at all since it came out, have you? So let's lay it on them. Let's get some chemtrail talking. And hey, if it's nothing, then stop doing it and it's nothing. We're not going to take this cognitive dissonance nonsense. If it's nothing, stop doing it and show us. And then if we see nothing, maybe we'll let you do it again. But you've never done that because it's something with the ley lines. It's something with Fibonacci extraction and ether. And you're stealing from our Father and we don't approve.